Has this ever happened to you? It happens to me all the time. When you're starting a health and fitness program and you're going, you get started, you planned everything, you bought everything, you're ready to go, and here you go. You're on your way, and something, poof, bursts your bubble, right? Yeah, they're critical mistakes when starting a health and fitness program. Hi, I'm Dr. Roseanne Gonzalez, and this is my channel, Dr. Rose 60 Plus Motivation Generation, where we motivate each other. Let's get started. Boom. Have you realized that in this day and age, with social media and technology and AI, the expectations for everything are unrealistic because everything is coming fast. Everything is doubling in speed. Well, we can't do that with our weight loss and our health, okay? So when we set unrealistic goals, like I'm going to lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks and I'm going to feel, all great and everything, no, it doesn't happen. Now, I've tried different things all my life and I can lose weight pretty quick, but I'll also gain it back pretty quick and more. So, what happens when we set unrealistic goals? We set our body up for injuries, for soreness, and then injuries. And then what happens with me, a day to a week? We quit, right? So, with that, looking at unrealistic goals are not going to work. Remember, we use a journal and we write everything down. Everything is a process, everything is the journey. What did my mom say? You didn't gain it in a week. You're not going to lose it in a week, right? So it's just a matter of time and progress. We cannot set unrealistic goals. We are going to hurt ourselves if we do that, right? Which leads me to the next topic. Let's do this. And another critical mistake we often make is just overdoing it. We're overtraining, right? We decided that, oh, this feels okay. I can do this one more day, one more day, one more day. And there you are, 7 days a week. And it's leading up to that too much expectation here. We're overextending unrealistically, right? So our body gets sore and we ignore it. Oh, but that soreness is a signal from your body telling you you need to slow down. Because after the soreness comes the pain, comes the injury, right? All because you're overtraining. Then your mood changes because you're feeling bad. It hurts, right? And then you can't sleep. A really, really, really strong critical mistake is overdoing it or overtraining it, right? Which leads me to the next topic. Let's do this. What about this one? Poor nutrition choices. We're on a health and fitness program, not a starvation program, right? So those poor nutrition choices we're going to pay for them later. We're not eating enough. We're not eating the right balanced meal. Remember, in one of the other videos that I just went over, I talked about my routine, right? My last video in which my plan was there, eating a balanced diet, pretty much. And that way your body is being supplied with the nutrients it needs in order to give you that energy in order to keep on going, which leads me to no energy drinks. No. Those energy drinks have a ton of caffeine in them. Yeah, it'll get you going for the moment, but what is it doing to your body? Your heart rate is speeding up as well. So those energy drinks are a big no-no, as well as eating at odd times. Right now, it's up to you. I have been told it's not a good idea to eat right before you work out. You eat afterwards, and even then, it affects people differently. After you work out, I think it's a mind thing. You've just worked out, don't blow it by overeating, right? So it's up to you. I strongly suggest that you don't eat right before you exercise because that may cause your stomach to get upset and then repercussions because of that. Okay, so poor nutrition choices should not be there because we are on a balanced diet, a wellness, a very good health program in order to feel better, right? The whole idea here is to feel better and have more energy, right? Which leads me to the next topic. So just like everything else, like your job, anything, your family, consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. So if you're not consistent in what you're doing as far as eating proper meals, like your balanced meals, drinking your 6 to 8 glasses of water per day, and exercising as often as you possibly can. Now you've set your goals as far as 2 to 3 days a week with cardio, 1 to 2 days of strength training. Be consistent. I know it's going to get tiring. I know it's going to get probably a little boring, but that's where you have to change it up a little bit. So, lack of consistency is a critical mistake that a lot of us make. Me too. Okay, that leads me to the next one. Let's go. And I think we've already gone over this in different ways and different topics, but the biggest critical mistake we can make is ignoring our body signals. And soreness is a body signal. It means that we're using muscles we haven't used in a long time. But if we overdo it, we're heading ourselves towards injury. So we should not ignore our body signals. So anytime your back hurts, your ankles, your knees, just your muscles altogether, we need to take a little break. We need to rest, right? Listen to your doctor. If this has not turned into an injury, then it's time to rest. Okay? That's a big critical mistake that many of us make. And the last one is doing this alone. That could be a critical mistake because in the event that you do get hurt, excuse me, there needs to be somebody around to help you, right? And it's always fun to do things like this with other people. Yes, it's fun because you get to chit chat with them, especially if it's a long walk. Exercise classes, it's fun. It can be funny at times. So, and it gets you going and it keeps you consistent, right? So, with all that said, these are critical mistakes that we all often make when starting an exercise or a health program. So, let's do a recap, okay? So, I find it important to know that I'm not the only one going through all of this, right? These critical mistakes are very important. So, let's go over them really quick, okay? So overall, all of us do the same thing. We set unrealistic expectations. Oh, this feels good. I'm going to keep doing. And all of a sudden, we're overtraining, right? And after that, our nutrition goes down the drain, right? Because we're not eating right. Then a lack of consistency. Oh, I can't do this every day. And we're making up little excuses here and there, right? We hit it really hard and then we're slowing down little by little because we're ignoring pretty much our body signals, the soreness, the pain, and hopefully not an injury, right? And last but not least, a critical mistake is don't do this alone. We end up doing this alone because we're going to go out and do it. I'm not going to wait for anybody, but you don't want to get hurt if you're out there by yourself, right? If you're walking or running, or you're in a class that you don't know anyone, it's for a reason, right? So those are our critical mistakes that we make when we're trying to build ourselves and find a healthier us, right? So this has been an amazing addition to our journey, our health and fitness journey. This time we went over the critical mistakes. So if you're watching my videos, I am putting together a series of videos all on health and wellness for those of us that are 60 plus. So with all of that said, please subscribe to my channel and please take advantage of my Stan store. I have bonus information in there for you, and my link is in the description and my link is right here. So with all of that, it's been wonderful having you here. In the comment section, please tell me what you enjoyed about this video so I'll know what to put in next, okay? I do have 12 videos in this series altogether, and I'm putting them all together for you and I, because we're all going on this together, because motivation generation, we motivate each other. I know why you're here, because you're amazing, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.